Okay, welcome back to the Innovation Room, and we appreciate you hanging out here. Today we're going to talk about music NFTs, all about music NFTs. What are they, and the different types, and where you would go to create these and or purchase these. So, first off, we'll talk about the types of music NFTs. There's basically three types of music NFTs. Okay, there's a collectible. There's a one-of-one music NFT, and then there's a semi-fungible music NFT. I'm going to go through all three of these and explain what they are and how they might be created and used in real-life scenarios. So let's start with the collectible. For this example, I'm going to show you what I created on Solsea.io. And Solsea is a marketplace for NFTs and music NFTs, and it is based on the Solana token. Okay, so here we are. I just jumped right into the page for one of my collector NFTs. So what this is, an NFT that was created as a collectible for a physical item. So here I'll show you. If you look in the little window viewer here, you'll see I'm holding up my actual CD here, right? So this is one that I created and printed and made back several years ago. So when someone buys this collectible NFT, what they're getting is an ownership on the blockchain. They're getting a license to be able to listen and use the CD as you normally would. And they're actually going to get a copy of this shipped to them, signed and numbered. And that's what makes it collectible. So you can see here when this was created, I created a property called Media, and it's a CD. And in the description, it's my second studio album. It's a physical NFT. After buying this, you will have a numbered 3 of 10 CDs shipped to you. Okay? To make it collectible, it has to be linked to something in the real world. And even though there's no music streaming from this actual NFT, it is linked to a numbered CD in the real world. And that's what makes it collectible. So there's only going to be one number 3 signed CD from me in this lot, in lot 1. I could choose to make a lot more of these and number them all the way up to 1,000 if I want, and create different collections if I like. And we'll talk about some of the variances on that later. But this gives someone the right to basically purchase the CD as a collectible. And this is, in all essence, the blockchain method for purchasing something online. So sure, you can go on Amazon.com and buy the same CD for $10, and you'd get the same CD. It would not be numbered. It would not be signed. It would just be the shrunk wrap CD from Amazon. This one gives ownership rights to this collectible. And then if you as the owner, once you bought it, you could choose to resell it on Solsea, and you would make your money back. And then the royalties, the 10% royalty on the resale would come back to me every time it switches hands. So if you can imagine, you play this out, if you get a really popular artist who has a limited edition vinyl and is making an NFT of that limited edition, 100 pressing vinyl, numbered, signed with custom art, that's going to be very valuable. And the ownership of that vinyl is going to be tracked in the blockchain through this NFT. So that is a collectible. If you have any questions on these, by the way, please just ask a question in the comments here on YouTube, or send me a message on Twitter or whatever you want to do here. Or should be a Discord link in the description too. I have a Discord channel for talking about all this. So that's the collectible. The next type we're going to talk about is the one-of-one music NFT. I'm going to go into OpenSea now. This is a different marketplace based on a different blockchain. This one uses Ethereum and Polygon, whereas Solci uses Solana. And all that really means is, blockchain is the protocol and the tokens that are created unique to that blockchain. So I'm going to go in and I created a collection called Singles. And as you would guess, these are songs that I've released as singles. And I'm going to show you a couple different things I've done with these as a music NFT. So this is a one-of-one music NFT, meaning there was only one copy of this particular NFT minted. There's only one owner, and there can only be one owner at a time for this one. And it is a unique item in that this particular NFT would have unique properties that make it one of a kind. So what makes it a music NFT is that I've included unlockable content in the NFT, which is part of the options when you are creating one. And it's very simple to see that in the form when you're creating your NFT. When it's unlocked, if you click that unlock content, it actually provides the owner a downloadable WAV file of the actual song. And that's what makes this a music NFT. The only difference between this, in this case, the only difference between this and a standard designed, JPEG NFT is that this has a song embedded as unlockable content. And this is an interesting model because when you start to think about what you can do here, and I made a little note on this, you can create, as an artist, as a musician, a songwriter, you can release your singles as unique music NFTs, one of one, and collaborate with a designer and have unique cover art per song, or you can have a collection of art for the same song. So you could, in essence, I could, for this song Waterloo, this is the standard cover art that I used to release the single. I could also collaborate with a designer, and I could come up with 100 different designs, graphical designs for this particular single. So it becomes, in essence, a blended generative NFT and a music NFT, because there's a music part of it that's unlockable, downloadable WAV, and then you have a unique piece of art that is attached to it. So even though you would sell multiple copies of the same song, the artwork would be unique for every one. And that's, as an example, a one-of-one music NFT. And there's a lot of things you can do with this. You get creative and do a lot of different things. So like this unlockable content here, you can have this where, let's say you're collaborating with Beeple and he creates 100 different pieces of art for you. And if you have that connection and that clout with Beeple to do that, you could, in essence, release the entire collection as NFTs and embed unlockable songs for each one. And they could be an Easter egg, quote unquote. So the buyer doesn't know what song of yours they're going to get. They just know they're getting a Beeple image and one of your songs is embedded. So, you can kind of start to see where you can get really creative on collaborations and combining art and music here and just getting a really, really interesting type of economy going here on how music is moved around in the blockchain. All right, so then the final version type we're going to talk about, which I believe is going to be the most common, is the semi-fungible music NFT. I'm also going to show you this here on OpenSea. Okay, thanks again for hanging out this long into the video. I'm going to now talk about the final and the most common type of music NFT, which is the semi-fungible NFT. And if you like what you're hearing here, please subscribe and all that good stuff. Smash the like button, blah, blah, blah. I would love it if you'd hang out. All right, so this final one, here's a single called Let Me In. And using, the cover art. And what makes this semi-fungible is that this is one of 100 copies of this single. So this is unique to OpenSea, by the way. When you create one of these types of NFTs, the semi-fungibles, you would choose the Polygon network upon creating the NFT. You have a choice, and the standard, the default, is Ethereum, which is the other one I showed you with the Waterloo song. And then this one, since I'm creating a semi-fungible, I'm using Polygon. And the reason is because it's too expensive on Ethereum to mint 100,000 copies of something. With Polygon, that chain still has very low transaction fees or no transaction fees for minting, and you can create multiple copies. So this is basically the same exact process as the last one I showed you, is creating a one of one, but instead you're just creating multiple copies. So in this case, I've minted 100,000 copies of Let Me In. Now, one other difference is I embedded the actual a sample of the song here when I created the NFT. So you can see down here that the play button is moving here along, and I don't know if you can. I don't have the music going. If I go like this, yeah. So you can hear that it's playing in the background. There's a 30-second sample that's embedded right in the NFT itself. It also has the unlockable content, which is the downloadable high-resolution WAV file, which is the full song. Now, what's interesting here is this is equivalent to buying the single on iTunes. So this is the blockchain analogy, buying the single similar to how you would buy it on iTunes. I've set these for sale. You can buy them for, the sale timed out. So when you put something on sale, it's only going to be on sale for, I think, 30 or 60 days. Okay, so you can refer back to one of my other videos here on the channel for selling and the options to actually list the NFT for sale on OpenSea and SoulSea. But for now, this is going to do it. And wanted to make the quick video here showing the 3 different types of music NFTs. I hope this was informative. And if you have any other questions, please check the Discord or put a comment here on YouTube. Subscribe, please. I'm going to have more videos coming up for the Innovation Room. And thanks again. Bye-bye.